Good afternoon. I'm Hera Charlier, president of Central Lakes College, and I'm so pleased to welcome you to the 2026 Central Lakes College Staples Campus Practical Nursing Pinning and Commencement Ceremony. Please stand, if you would, for our national anthem. Please be seated, please. Central Lakes College is committed to building an environment of respect, understanding, appreciation, and inclusion. Recognizing that we stand and work here today on the indigenous lands of the Anishinaabe and Dakota nations, let this acknowledgement inspire thought, reflection, and restorative action toward positive change. This afternoon, we also recognize and honor CLC students, employees, and community members who have served or are currently serving in the United States Armed Forces. Our military graduates are recognized by their red, white, and blue Patriot Cord. Can you please join me in a round of applause to thank all the men and women who have served our country? At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome Sheila Hain, the Director of Nursing and Dean of the Staples campuses, to the podium.
Good afternoon. I'm Sheila Hain. I'm the Dean of the Staples campuses, as well as Nursing, Workforce Development, and I'm the Director of the Central Lakes College Nursing Program. I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2026 Practical Nursing Pinning and Commencement Ceremony. Graduation is more than a ceremony. It's the culmination of dreams, sacrifice, and unwavering effort, which every one of you knows what that means now. For our practical nursing graduates, it is a celebration of accomplishment and new beginnings. As faculty and staff at Central Lakes College, it is a celebration of our students' successes. And for all you, the families and the friends of the graduates, it is a time to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of your loved ones. We will now have the first student speaker that I am pleased to introduce. Please welcome Kyler Batten.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this very special nursing graduation ceremony. Together we gather to celebrate not only the accomplishments of this program, but the dedication, the perseverance, and the compassion that brought each graduate to this moment. This day represents countless hours of studying, clinical experiences, long nights, early mornings, and determination. To our graduates, today marks the beginning of our incredible journey. Nurses is more than just a career, it is a calling. It is a professional built on compassion, strength, knowledge, and the ability to care for others during some of the most difficult moments of their lives. Throughout our education, you have learned skills that will save lives, comfort families, and make a difference in our communities every single day. As future nurses, you will be advocates, caregivers, educators, and leaders. You will celebrate victories with patients, provide comfort during hardships, and bring hope to people who need it most. The compassion and commitment you carry into this profession will leave a lasting impact on countless lives. Today is also time to recognize the support systems that helped you make it through this achievement possible. To the families, friends, instructors, and mentors, thank you for the encouragement, the patience, and the unwavering belief in these graduates. Your support helped guide them through every challenge along the way. To the faculty, and staff, thank you for your dedication to educating and preparing the next generation of our nurses. Your guidance, encouragement, and commitment to help shape these students into capable and compassionate healthcare professionals. Graduates, be proud of how far you have come. Remember the hard work it took to get here and the purpose that led you to nursing in the first place. The healthcare field needs compassionate and dedicated nurses like you and more than ever. As you move forward into the next chapter, continue to lead with kindness, integrity, and confidence. Never stop learning, never underestimate the differences you can make, and always remember the impact a caring nurse can have on a person's life. Lastly, congratulations, class of 2026. Your future is bright, and your journey is only beginning. Thank you, and welcome to the nursing graduation ceremony.
Thank you, Kyler. Now, please help me in welcoming Hannah Schwarzentruber, who will read the history of the nursing pins.
Good afternoon, everyone. The history of the nursing pins. The nursing pin symbolizes a rich history dating back to the Maltese cross. The Crusaders wore the cross as a symbol of service to Christianity. Over the centuries, various symbols represented service to a ruler or to the community. As a result of Florence Nightingale's influence, the importance of nurses training was recognized, and hospitals began developing programs. The Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London designed and awarded a badge featuring a Maltese cross to nurses upon completion of their program. By 1916, a ceremony awarding the badges was a tradition in England and in the United States. The badge symbolized educated women prepared to serve society's needs. Eventually, each school of nursing was designed and awarded a customized pin. The first pin presented to a graduating class in the United States occurred at Bellevue Hospital in New York City in 1880. The pin featured a crane in the center for vigilance. This center relief is encircled by a band of constancy and an outer band of red for mercy and relief of suffering. The nursing pin and accompanying ceremony were meaningful experiences for nursing students. It symbolized the completion of educational requirements that enabled nurses to sit for the state licensure examination and then practice nursing. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Now, please welcome our faculty members for an exciting time. Sarah Jennison, Karina Klabiska to the podium to present the pins.
And now for the highlight of our event, the presentation of diplomas and nursing pins. At this time, my fellow nursing faculty, President Charlier and Dean Hone, will help come forward to present the academic awards and nursing pins. Candidates for the diplomas and pins, please come forward for the presentation and conferring ceremonies. Ushers will guide graduates forward. If you are pinning someone, please line up with them at the bottom of the ramp when they stand up.
All right, let's get moving. We'll start with Amina Ahmed from St. Cloud, Minnesota. She is being pinned by Uba Muhammad, her sister. Her future plans are to go into an RN program and work as an LPN. Special thanks to her friends and family for encouraging her to go after her dreams. Kyler Batten from Little Falls, Minnesota, pinned by Isaac Jackson, her brother, in honor of their late father, Dwayne Jackson. Her future plans are to work at Lakewood Care Center while continuing her RN education, then going on to labor and delivery. She wants to give a special thanks to her family for pushing her to do her best and not letting her give up. Next is Mackenzie Borchert from Eagle Bend, Minnesota. She is being pinned by her father, Ken Borchert. Her future plans are to work in St. Cloud Hospital while continuing her RN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, her friends, and her study group. Olivia Dingman from Pequot Lakes, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her mother, Jennifer Dingman. Her future plans are to go on to get her RN, and she wants to give a special thanks to her family for always being motivating and helping her do her best. Tessa Eastman from Pillager, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her boyfriend, Daryl Pinkston. Her future plans are to continue her education to get her RN and work at Northern Lakes Senior Living as an LPN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family for motivating her and friends for the encouragement and support. Also to Sarah and Karina for their grace throughout the year. Natalie Eckhoff from Henning, Minnesota, being pinned by her sister, Gretchen. Her future plans are to work as an LPN and continue her education to be an RN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family and friends for pushing her to be better every day. Next, we have Nadia Fletcher from Ironton, Minnesota, being pinned by moi, Karina, her instructor. Her future plans are to continue her education to get her RN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family. Next, we have Brian Hamblin from Brainerd, Minnesota. He is being pinned by Sarah Jennison, his instructor. His future plans are to continue his education for his RN licensure. He wants to give a special thanks to his insightful and considerate educators. Megan Hattenberger from Moose Lake, Minnesota, being pinned by her sister, Julia Hattenberger. Her future plans are to continue to get her RN while working as an LPN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family and friends for supporting her through everything, and Dexter for being her emotional support animal. Taylor Henry from Staples, Minnesota, being pinned by her father, Mike Henry. Her future plans are to work at Lakewood Care Center as an LPN while obtaining her RN, then completing her master's degree in nursing with a bachelor's degree in genetic biology. She wants to give a special thanks to her family for the support, her best friend Morgan, her boyfriend Nate, and to Karina and Sarah for the great college experience. Isabel Hohen from Cross Lake, Minnesota, being pinned by her dad, David Hohen. Her future plans are to go for her RN licensure. She wants to give a special thanks to her family for standing by her and supporting her through the beginning of her nursing journey, especially to her grandparents who pushed her to be better every day. Next, we have Barbara Howard from Little Falls, Minnesota. She is being pinned by her instructor, Sarah Jennison. Future plans are to work as an LPN and do community work. She wants to give a special thanks to her instructors, Sarah and Karina, also to J.J. Larson and Toy Ross Sullivan. Jordan Coring from Brainerd, Minnesota, being pinned by her boyfriend, Sam. Her future plans are to work as an LPN, eventually go on for her RN. She wants to give a special thanks to her sister Madison, brother Ashton, boyfriend Sam, her parents Joe and Mindy, and her boyfriend's family, Lori, Jason, and Kayla. Alexis Kuczynski from Randall, Minnesota, being pinned by her mother, Carla. Her future plans are to work as an LPN while continuing on for her RN with the end goal of being a hospice RN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family for inspiring her to continue her education and supporting her throughout. To her study group girlies for never letting her give up or think negatively, and to her teachers for being patient with her. Stephanie Larson from Pequot Lakes, being pinned by her mother, Catherine. Her future plans are to work as an LPN and continue on to the RN program. She wants to give a special thanks to her parents, Kathy and Rick, her boyfriend, Kevin, and to her study group. Maddie Lochner from Piers, Minnesota. She is being pinned by her sister, Bailey Lochner. Her future plans are to work as an LPN, continue schooling for her RN, and eventually work in OB or the NICU. She wants to give a special thanks to her family and friends. Ayan Muhammad from St. Cloud, Minnesota, being pinned by Amina Ibrahim, her mother. Her future plans are to work as an LPM and go for her RN. Special thanks to her mother, her sisters, Sumaya, Sahira, and Umel, and her husband. Thank you all for carrying me through, and thank you to Sarah and Karina for being the best instructors. Edith Morgan, also known as Edie, from Brainerd, Minnesota, being pinned by her sister Kelsey. Her future plans are to further her schooling to RN for OB or surgical nursing. She wants to give a special thanks to her children, her parents, to Sarah and Karina for all the support along the way. Tegan Prisabilla from Piers, Minnesota, being pinned by her mother, Lisa. Her future plans are to go straight to the RN program and eventually work at the VA. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, friends, boyfriend, and teachers for being supportive and encouraging. Kyla Salvador from Little Falls, Minnesota, being pinned by Maria Albrecht, her mother, and Chad Albrecht, her dad. Her future plans are to work as an LPN at Centricare. She wants to give a special thanks to her mom, Maria, and my dad, Chad, or her dad, Chad, for being supportive in everything she does. Alexis Schreier from Brainerd, Minnesota, being pinned by her mom, Susan Schreier. Future plans are to work as an LPN in dermatology while continuing to the RN program. She wants to give a special thank you to her parents and her fiancé for their constant support. And to her study group girls, thank you for your motivation and accountability. You have truly been my rock. Hannah Swartzentruber from Long Prairie, Minnesota, being pinned by her mom, Mary Swartzentruber. Her future plans are to continue on to get her RN while working in long-term care as an LPN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, to her boyfriend's parents, teachers, and her study group for supporting me through this journey. Madison Talberg from Piers, Minnesota, being pinned by John Ike. Her future plans are to work at Essentia Health Family Practice Clinic as an LPN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family and friends for their support throughout this journey. She also wants to thank John for everything he has done over this past year for her. Caitlin Taylor from Crosby, Minnesota, being pinned by her best friend Rhiannon. Her future plans are to work as an LPN for a bit, then going back to school for her RN. She wants to give a special thanks to Aunt Chris, Uncle Steve, Anthony, Sarah, Daniel, and Rhiannon. And Lindy Walensky from Little Falls, Minnesota, being pinned by Mari Walensky, her sister. Future plans are to work as an LPN and continue for her RN. Special thanks to her family and Kaylee, who always supported me.
Okay, will the candidates for graduation please rise? President Charlier, the faculty of Central Lakes College, has certified that these candidates meet all requirements for the practical nursing diploma.
That's right. Upon recommendation of the Central Lakes College faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the diploma in practical nursing to which you are entitled, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. To signify the receipt of your degree, you may now move the tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Please join me in congratulating the CLC 2026 Practical Nursing graduates. Let's give them a round of applause. Now we welcome Stephanie Larson to the podium for the Florence Nightingale Pledge.
Thank you. So students, please stand and recite the pledge with me, which is located on the program insert. And then anyone in the crowd that is a nurse or a retired nurse, please stand with us and recite as well. It is located on the back page of the program. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do and empower to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, and all family affairs coming to my knowledge, in practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you. Please welcome Tara back to the stage.
Thank you. Please be seated and welcome Mackenzie Borchert for closing remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we close out the ceremony, we celebrate not only our accomplishments, but also the unique journeys that brought each of us here today. Whether you started this program while still in high school or decided to return to the classroom later in life, we all shared the same goal: to become compassionate, skilled nurses who will make a difference in the lives of others. It wasn't easy. There were long nights of studying, early mornings at clinicals, stressful exams, moments of self-doubt, and times when giving up may have seemed easier. But through every challenge, we leaned on one another, and somewhere between the care plans, practice questions, and last-minute study sessions, many of us found lifelong friendships. Our study groups became more than just classmates sitting around a table reviewing notes. They became our support systems, our motivation, and sometimes the people who understood us best during this journey. Even though today marks the end of this chapter, the connections we made will not end here. No matter where life takes us, whether we work in hospitals, clinics, long-term care, or continue our education, we will always be cheering each other on. We start this journey together, and in many ways, we will carry a part of this class with us. To our instructors, Karina and Sarah, the two of you share an incredible love for teaching. Autocorrect. But in all seriousness, thank you for your patience, guidance, and dedication. You pushed us to grow not only as students, but as future nurses. The lessons you taught us will continue to shape the care we provide throughout our careers. To our families, friends, and loved ones, thank you for your patience during long nights, missed events, and all the times we answered simple questions with nursing terminology. Your support and encouragement did not go unnoticed. As we leave here today, we do so with a deeper understanding of what it truly means to care for others. Nursing is more than a profession. It is compassion, advocacy, strength, and heart. Each of us now has the opportunity to make a lasting impact on our communities and those we care for. Today marks the end of one chapter, but also the beginning of an exciting new journey. No matter where our paths lead, we will always share this experience and the bond we've created through it. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Mackenzie, for those inspiring words. This concludes today's commencement exercises. Graduates and guests, we'd like to welcome you to enjoy lemonade and cookies sponsored by the CLC Foundation in the lobby. And as we close the recessional, we ask that the audience remain in place until the platform party, faculty, and students have fully exited. Graduates, please wait for the ushers to escort you outside the Commons. Thank you again for joining us to celebrate these incredible students at our 2026 Central Lakes College Practical Nursing and Pinning Ceremony. Let's give them one more round of applause.